Chris, Chris is recording, and I hope everybody's muted. Yeah, we still have people unmuted. Chris, if you can help me with everybody that is muted. Oh, so now I am a host. Thank you. Let me mute everybody, and now we're good to go. Thank you, everybody. So, like I was saying, my name is Francisco. You can call me Franco. That's my nickname, and it's easier for you, Franco. Okay. Some people call me Frank, especially white people here. Americans, people that speak English, they call me Frank. But you can call me Franco. It's better for you guys. I live in Lake Mary, Florida. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. Thank you, Chris. Now I muted everybody. Thank you. Um, but I am originally from Puerto Rico. I've been in the States for 7 years now. I love this area. And I'm gonna be talking to you about the getting started training, how this business is so simple that you can start from day one. So for you and I not be strangers, let me share with you a little bit of my story. I started in this industry in 1995 when I was only 18 years old. And the thing is, I was looking for a part-time that helped me make extra 500, $1,000 a month because I was in college. So I was in college getting educated, but I wanted some extra income. So somebody invited me for a first meeting, and I got attracted to the industry that day. So the industry resonated with me, and I started building business in the industry. Even I changed my major in college because I started loving more about residual income. So what happened in the story to move short this story a little bit faster because you need to be great by sharing your stories is in 2011 I started a business based on health and wellness and weight loss. And the fact that I love about the business is I didn't have to lead with the opportunity. I led with the product. By leading with the product and sharing my story, how I lost weight, how I was helping people losing weight, people resonate with it, use the product first, got results, and they came back with the natural logical conclusion they wanted to build a business. So we had tremendous success doing that to the point that I had the opportunity to enroll 110 distributors personally, 500 customers personally by just leading with the product. But to move this forward, I had issues. The company was moving with the type of environment that I didn't like. I started having issues with my ex-wife now, and a divorce and everything in the company. I lost everything. So we built a successful business, and then I lost my marriage. I lost business. I lost everything. I got in depression. I got into anxiety because I saw myself from making multiple six figures income to working at Walmart at nighttime. Nothing that is wrong. It's not wrong for us to be working in a regular job. But when you achieve a level of success that now you have freedom, you are having success in the industry, and then you lose everything, you get to a point that you get stressed out, you get in depression. I lost my whole family, I lost everything. I was all by myself doing it, trying to survive. So what happened is I was praying that one day I will find a home. I will find a company with the right mentality, how to treat people, with the kind of mentality that I was building in that other company. And that happened in 2015, guys. When I lost everything, I got divorced and everything happened to me. So I started working in the car industry. That's why I'm with my uniform. And start keep looking for that right opportunity until one day, one day, Bill and Cheryl Jacks communicate with me. And they did this so simple because I was PTSD with product companies. I was thinking like, I don't want to do another company that is going to destroy me. I want to do something that I can feel at home. So what happened is that Bill, he just went immediately to know how I was doing. He did, how's family? What are you doing right now? It's been so long since we talked. And the fact that then 50 minutes, he tells me, Hey, have you heard about the smart coffee? Have you heard about happy coffee? And I say, no. Okay. Do you like coffee? Of course, I'm Puerto Rican. I drink like 4 cups of coffee in the morning. And he tells me, wow, and you would like to be happy every day? Trust me, if there's something that can make me be happy and not angry anymore, I will be the first one in line. So then he shared his story with me, the story with how the product benefit his wife. And he told me, here's my address, send me that product and send me some information that I can listen to it. So he showed me the product, he sent me the product, and let me tell you something. First day trying it, 5 minutes, I got the results of the product. I felt it. And I felt how great this product is just 4 months ago, guys. This is just 4 months ago. And I told him, hey, listen, I want to have this product at home immediately. So send me a full month of the product. So second day, he tried to put me with Ricky Durant and Chris Schrader. Guys, I treat them really bad because I was PTSD. Being an experienced networker, I was thinking, let me tell you something. I don't I don't want people harassing me about trying to show me compliance and trying to show me a business. Let me try the product first, and if the product is good, I can be a customer. And just leave it like that. They were like, "Oh, okay," because I was PTSD, and that's why it's better to lead with the product. Remove yourself from the pressure of trying to recruit people, and that's the mentality of a new generation networker. That's the mentality of multi-level marketing. The mentality is they want to always be recruiting, 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 and people doesn't want that anymore. That's it. Oh, that message is already gone. So what happens is when you lead with the product, you know the product is gonna do the job for you. Makes sense. So the thing is, when I was looking at everything that Bill was doing with me, resonate with my mind because he wasn't pressured to recruit me. He wasn't trying to recruit me. He only wanted me to try the product and then make the logical, natural conclusion. If the product works, I want to do this business with him. And that made sense with me. Completely sense. So when I tried the product for the second time, you know what I did? I called him and I told him, can you send me the compensation plan? Can you send me information on the business? Because the product was doing the job. What I want to tell you with this is that you have a powerful product that can make people create a logical, natural conclusion that they either want to keep using the product every month or even joining your business. Is the best recruiting tool that you have is the product. Make sense? So what happened is I decide to join the business. And when I decided to join the business, I had to become a student again. 23 years in the industry, I say, everything that I have learned in my life, that's move on. I want to learn now. It's like I'm fresh new. So I start learning from Chris, Treda, from Ricky Durant, for all my teammates, White Grigsby, all my teammates. I start learning how to do this business. And I got to a conclusion and I realized that the simpler I keep this business, the better it is. So let's keep it simple. So what do I do to keep it simple? The first thing that I start doing to myself, I inject myself with a flu shot. That's what I call injecting yourself with a flu shot. So when I have a new promoter in my business, I injecting myself with a flu shot. And I'm injecting them with a flu shot. And what is the flu shot? I called this many years ago. The flu shot that doesn't have any experience at all to understand that people will say no to them. To understand that a lot of people will not resonate with his message or her message. And it's going to help them create a defensive mechanism to understand that this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. That this is not a get rich quick scam. This is a business. In order for you to be successful in business, you need to understand that it's gonna sometimes take you time to do it. And I'm always trying to tell my new promoters who say, "Hey, listen, you seen those guys having great success in 10 months, right? It doesn't have to be your story. That's their story. They did something to create that faster. Never put yourself to their story. You create your own story. If that would take you 5 years, it will take you 5 years. But always have the mentality that if you keep doing the right things, you're going to get there. It doesn't matter if it is in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you're going to get there. So the flu shot is going to help that new promoter to understand that you're going to receive more no's than yes. And that's good, because the more no you receive, the better you get into closing. In baseball, you know who's the people that make the most money? The people that miss more. What they're doing is they're going to start missing more in terms of, let me just mute everybody. Okay. So the people that miss at the ball the most are the one making the more money. Because when you bat 300, with that being said, means that you are missing 7 times out of 10. And you're still batting 300 and you're still making a lot of money. So with that is, the more you present, the more you get better in terms of closing. So it's like Taylor was saying in convention in Atlanta. You have to use your product, talk about the product, and demonstrate. That's what you need to do in this business. Use the product, share the story, and with the story, share the product, because the product is going to do the job itself. So let's keep it simple. So one of the things that I had to learn is clean my social media. Because if I want to attract people, I want to attract people to me. So I don't want to be showing products. I don't want to be showing everything about the company. I don't want to put my link there, because I want to attract people to go to my messenger and ask me, what is that you are doing? I want to know more. So I needed to clean my Facebook. I needed to clean my Instagram. I need to clean all my social media, because social media is the way to go right now. People are building in social media. And I am a belly to belly man. I like belly to belly. I like to sit down with you in a Starbucks or in a Dunkin' Donuts, open that coffee in a regular coffee, and let's have a storytelling session. So I start sharing my story while that person is drinking the coffee, and that's the way I attracted Sandra to this business. So I've been bringing people to this business belly to belly. But how I'm doing it in social media? I need to attract people to me, not to a company. So in social media, it's more about what I'm doing to attract people to ask me, not if we live in the Google environment. So if I post a picture of the product or I post the website, what do you think people is going to do? Go straight to Google, search the product, read everything, and they can even purchase for whoever they find in Google first, or whoever find in the industry first. So what happened? I lost a customer, a potential customer. And guys, not remove ourselves from the fact that this is a relationship-based business. So I learned that in order for me to be good at relationships, I need to grow myself. So what I do is, guys, 15 minutes a day, every morning, to grow, to do personal development. The first book that I always recommend is How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's my favorite book of all time, besides the Bible, obviously. So besides the book of Proverbs of the Bible and How to Win Friends and influence people, those two books for me are key. Why? Because it helps you with relationships. It helps you to understand that this is still a relationship based business. So take your time to grow, because in order for you to gain, in order for you to become, you have to grow first. You need to be a better person at relationships. If you're not good at relationships, you may have success, but that success could be temporary, because relationships are the key, are the number one key to build a successful and long lasting business. Relationship. And the only way you're going to grow in the relationships is in growing yourself, doing personal development. I hope I don't have to tell you every day. If you're one of the promoters, grow, read a book, listen to a book. Sometimes I just always in the car. So I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm listening to good motivational speaking like Les Brown or Stephen Fortek or any good preacher that's going to inject me good word. So what I'm doing is growing myself to understand that, okay, I was successful before and I was praying to find home again. And I had to wait almost 3 years to find it. I lost my business in May 2015. So June 2018, somebody shared with me Happy Coffee. And you know what? God always has a purpose. He gave me the strength to wait for 3 years until I found home. And I found it here. That's why I'm so emotional. That's why in Atlanta I was emotional, crying and everything, because I really found home. I found a way to become successful again in the industry. But now I have this type of mentality. It doesn't have to be next month. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It's gonna work. I have to give it some time. I need to build. And all the mistakes that I made in the past, I cannot repeat them. So the only way I can do this is by growing myself. So what do we do, guys? And I don't want to take more time of your time. Is let's keep it simple. Become a student of this game. The more you learn, the more you earn. The more you learn, the more you earn. So never get to a point that you think that you know everything. Because when you get to a point that you think that you learn everything, you can lose your business like this. Because in order for you to be a student, you always gonna listen to a teacher. So you always gonna have good relationship with your upline support. And and that's the great thing about this. The more you have a relationship with your upline support, let me mute this again. The better is for you to understand that this is a business of growing together. Growing together. You grow with your team. You don't grow by yourself. So never try to build your business on your own. Find someone that becomes your mentor. And that mentor is going to guide you through the process. And how do you find out who's a mentor? Listen to everything that person does. If the person has a heart of helping people, you will know. You will know it, because always going to be saying yes to help people. If we serve, you will know it. People that love to serve, you will know it. So that type of person is the type of leader you want to have as a mentor. That's what I love. Ricky Duran, Robin White Grigsby, Charles Garcia, Chris Schrader, Colt Summers, and Cindy Rodriguez, Amber Davidson, Cindy Pfister, of my upline support. I'm always gonna be telling you that my upline support, it's amazing. See, Cheryl Jacks and Bill Jacks, they are the ones that share this with me. So what happening now is, and I need you to understand this, is that this is a relationship-based business. Keep following what your team are doing. So now we're gonna take into the technical. How do you will build this business? This business, you will build it as simple as you can. Don't try to be the message, be the messenger. So by becoming the messenger, you remove yourself from the information. You're not the information. You are the guy bringing the information. So use the tools that you have in hand. For those tools, give the information. Okay? When you keep it that simple, what is only gonna happen is people are gonna start asking questions. Use the tools. Because if you start getting weird by vomiting all the information, you know what's gonna happen? People do what they see you doing. So if you want to bring people to the business as an affiliate, guess what? They're gonna be listening and watching everything you do. So when they see everything you do, they're gonna be thinking it's either I can do what she's doing or him doing, or I cannot. So if you start vomiting all the information and be scientist and being a guru, guess what's gonna happen? The regular people, the regular stay-at-home mom, the regular housewife, the teacher, the construction worker, they're gonna say this thing. They're gonna look at themselves in their mind and they're gonna say, I cannot do what Francisco is doing. No, I can't. So you get a customer that could have the potential to do this business and he will never become a promoter, no matter how great the product is. Why? Because they see everything you do. So when they see that you are complicating this business, guess what? They're going to say no. And that's the new mentality of the industry. That's why we need to heal this industry by keeping it simple. People think this industry it's for special people, for the 5%ers, for people with abilities, with people with the ability to talk, with people with the ability of having information to others. When what you want to do is keep it so simple that the regular person, even a 18-year-old that is just starting in life, can do this business. How? Hey, create a relationship-based conversation for the first 5-6 minutes when you talk with someone on Messenger or when you talk personally with someone. Form. Talk about family. Talk about hobbies. Talk about something that can benefit you in creating a bridge between that person and you to then let them know, hey, have you heard about the happy coffee everybody's talking about? No, what is that about? I said, let me ask you something. Let's see, let's assume that you are a messenger. Do you like coffee? If they tell you yes, would you like to be happy every day? Of course, who not? If I send you a 3 minute video in a link, in a quick link, will you watch it? Why will you watch it? Because people always like to challenge you. So if you tell them, will you watch it? You are challenging them. And they're going to tell you yes. When you can watch it. I can watch it right now. Perfect. Let me send you the link. And you send it the link. They can watch the information. And then I'm going to call you in 4 minutes. And I'm going to communicate with you in 4 minutes. When you call that person in 4 minutes to follow up with the video, what are you going to use? Excitement. Because 90% of sponsoring, it's about excitement. If you're not excited, guess what? You're never gonna get a new customer or a new promoter to your team. Never. Because you need excitement. You need passion. Okay? So what's gonna happen is when you share that video, when you share that link, and Chris this morning shared with me a new link for watch 2 videos, and then he's gonna have the testimony videos. That it's amazing. Happydose.com. ahappydose.com. Okay? And that link is amazing because it has two short videos. People will watch the videos. They're going to back to you. They're going to watch the video that is about testimonials. And guess what? How do I find this product? How do I purchase this product? Did you talk everything? No. Did you give the whole information? No. You just share a link that did the job for you. So people in their mind, they're thinking this way. Everything that Francisco is doing is easy to do. I can do that. I can do that. He just shared a link with me. He asked me if I drink coffee. Of course, I drink coffee. He asked me if I want to be happy every day. Of course, I want to be happy every day. And then he just asked me if I can watch a video. I can watch a video. So when he asked me about it, I say yes. So you are selling to the mind with the stories. Just share your story and ask questions. Whoever become a master asker by asking questions is going to dominate the conversation. You dominate 67% of a conversation when you ask questions. So the key in this business, in network marketing, in direct sales, is three things. You're going to share stories, you're going to ask questions, and you're going to give options. Those are the three key components if you want to sponsor customers and if you want to bring promoters. You're going to share stories, ask questions, and give options. And the problem is, in this new era mentality, the only option people want to do is recruit people to the business. When you don't give the option to try the product and get to your own conclusion that you want to do this business by sharing tools. The videos, you're going to find them, letter A, happydose.com. That link is amazing. I love it. So what happened is this. You are duplicating. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. You are duplicating a simple based business, a phone-based business, a fun. You're going to have fun. I coach basketball, and I love coaching basketball. It's my favorite sport. And the first thing that I told my guys, my team, is if you're not having fun, we're not going to win. So for you, it's very important to have fun. If what you're doing doesn't provoke you to have fun, you're not doing it the right way. So have fun. And in order for you to have fun is to keep it simple because you're not getting stressed by trying to learn a lot of stuff. So I'm going to show you a quick story. The other day, they put me in a three-way with someone. And you know what that person was trying to do? Trying to challenge me in knowledge. So he wanted to know every single detail about the product. And guess how I felt? I said, what I'm going to do now? Because I don't want my guy to know that you need to know everything about the product and the company and the business. So he was asking me, so where are you bringing your ingredients? You bringing the coffee from Colombia? You bringing this from here? And I say, oh my God, why this guy want to know where they're bringing all the ingredients? So I told him, you know what? I'm been in this business for 4 months and I don't even know the ingredients. What I know is when I drink this product, it kept me focused, concentration, memory enhancement. And you know what? I lost 40 pounds in 2 months, 12 in the first week. But I'm losing so many inches that I went from 46, size 46 to size 38. You know why I don't want to focus on the ingredients? Because I love the way I feel. So I answer all these questions with my story. And he was, but hey, I want to know where you're bringing the ingredients. I say, you know what? That's not a reason to build this business. You don't need to even learn that. And he told me, yes, but I want to know. So I removed myself from the knowledge to keep it simple because I wasn't focused on the guy that was asking me all that. I was focusing on my team member. I didn't want my team member to think that he needs to know all that thing. So I keep with my story until I finish the conversation. Because that's the way that you have to keep this business. Keep it as simple as it is. If you don't have a story yet, because you just started yesterday, use my story. Use the story of your upline. Use a story that resonates with you and share it with passion. Because the more passionate you become by sharing stories and put the product in the hand of people, the more that product is going to bring you attractive people to you. That's why I'm always sharing Amy Smith's story. Because Amy Smith, that's what she does. That's why she has so many customers. She keeps it simple. She's not a networker like she's selling convention, but believe it or not, she has done tremendously. And that's what I love about this. You keep it simple. That's it. So you share stories, ask questions, and give people options. That's why now I don't have the pressure with the new SAM model. I don't have the pressure to try to recruit you to the business. What I do is share a story. I'm going to share a tool that is going to give you benefits of the product, that is going to show you why the product works, because they're always going to ask that. So I share with you a tool that does that. And you know what? Then I give you the link, purchase the product, and I'm not going to even pressure you to do a smart ship immediately. I'm just, if you want to try the product retail, try it retail. If you want to have it in your smart ship because you want to save money, do the smart ship. Do anything that you want to do. Just try the product. I say, oh, can I try the 6-day experience? Awesome, perfect. Go try the 6-day experience. Why? Because I leave them to get into a point in their life that the product is going to make them do a natural, logical conclusion that they either want to buy the product every month or they want to go back to you and tell you, hey, listen, I want to know how to build this business. And it works. Yesterday, I received a call from someone that I just sold a car to them because I sell cars. That's my job. That day, he was a little bit feeling uncomfortable, health issues. And he told me, maybe I feel like that because I haven't drink coffee. Oh, you like coffee? Yes. So how you feeling? I feel like I'm sick. I'm tired. Say, can you give me 2 minutes? I went to my break room with my coffee in hand, made himself some coffee. Literally in 10 minutes, he was a different man. And he told me, you know what? I'm ready to buy this car from you, but I got to tell you something. I don't know what that coffee has, but I love it and I want it. So I was in my office and I give him 2-day samples. Take the sample, take it home. 15 minutes after he tried the product, the coffee, I let him know, hey, listen, if you want to feel the full experience, let me give you this pill. I opened the Santa Max bottle, take this pill. You drink it with water. At the end of our conversation in the dealership, he was ready to rock and roll. What happened? He called me yesterday. I was in the middle of getting into a presentation. And he told me, hey, Francisco, what are you doing? Well, I'm not in the dealership. I'm just going straight to a coffee conversation. I call my presentations, I'm going to have a coffee conversation. That's it. He tells me, Tuesday, I want you to explain me the whole thing. I want to do this business. And what? Just because I share the coffee, he felt the way he felt with the product. I gave him 2-day samples, and he gets to the natural, logical conclusion that he wants to do this part-time from home. That's it. Okay? So why you want to complicate this business? Why you want to know the whole comp plan? I have people, and I get the whole comp plan. If you guys want a whole comp plan training, we can do it any day. But I don't want to. Why? Because in order for you to understand the whole comp plan, you first, and the only thing that you need to know is What do I need to know how to activate the whole comp plan? Because a comp plan is a written algorithm that the only way you can benefit from the whole comp plan is to know how to activate it. If you don't know the activities that you need to do to activate the whole comp plan, there's no point for you to understand everything that they're going to pay you. There's no point. So what I'm telling the people is get 20 customers and 5 promoters. That's it. You want to activate the whole thing? Get 20 customers and 5 affiliates. Also, how I'm going to recruit the affiliates? Share the product. Share the product. Share the product. The more you share the product, the more affiliates are going to become. Why? Because the product is going to do everything for you. You don't need to talk. You don't need to talk about the business. You don't need to talk about the comp plan. You don't need to share numbers with people. Why? Because the product do the heavy lifting for you. Do it for you. So when I saw this business 4 months ago, this was my thinking. Do I want to share this with a lot of people, or do I want to share this with small amount of people? So I went all in. I purchased a lot of bags of coffee and a lot of Phantom. I create my samples and I start sampling. Start sampling. Start sampling. Start sampling. Start sampling. Start sampling. Sampling, sampling, sampling. So every time I sample a product, I went to a notebook and I wrote who I sampled the product with, the day that I sampled the product, the day I sent it under the mail. Why? Because the secret of success in the industry is the follow up. If you don't follow up with the person that you give a sample, you're giving away your business. You're giving away your business. So what happened is I wrote down this, I send this product, I send it on November 10th. So I know based on the post office, it's gonna get there like in 2 days. 2 days, I'm gonna follow up with my friend. Hey, listen, did you went to the post office? Yes. Did you receive your product? Yes. Can you do me a favor? As soon as you try it, can you give me your feedback? Why? Because there's a secret sauce for follow up. And write this down. Well, this is recording, so the secret success for follow up is 3 things. First of all, you need to commit to follow up. If you don't commit yourself for follow up, you're never going to follow up. So the follow up commitment happens as soon as you write down that you send a sample. So you're going to have a system. You can either use your iPhone, your Android to write down when you send a sample, because that's going to give you a tool. Remember, this is not a computer. Sometimes you can forget stuff. So you're going to write it down when you send a follow up, a sample. Then when you commit by telling that person, hey, listen, can you do me a favor? I'm going to send you a sample. Can you tell me as soon as you have it from the mail? That's commitment. That's the only way I'm going to send it to you. Because if you're not going to tell me that you receive it, how am I going to know that you tried this product? Perfect. So say yes. I'm going to tell you as soon as I got it. Can you do everything that you feel by using the product? Why I need this? Because I need your feedback. So if you don't feel nothing, write it down. If you feel something, write me everything that you feel using this product, because I want to know your feedback. That's how easy it is. Perfect. You commit yourself with the follow-up. Then you capture the follow-up. How you capture it? Using the same written, you're going to put the date that you send it, and you're going to write down the date that you believe is going to receive it, so you can remind yourself that you need to follow up with your prospect. Easy peasy. And what's the third one? Conduct the follow-up. Guys, if you don't call the person that you gave away a sample, don't give more samples away, because you might have a lot of customers trying samples. They finish trying to sample. Sometimes they're not going to even call you. Why? Because people that are just starting to try something, they get shy. Oh, no, I'm not going to call him. You need to conduct a follow-up. You need to call the person that you gave a sample. Why? Because you want customers in your business, or you don't want customers in your business. Do you want promoters in your business? So the secret to build a massive customer-based business is following up. I gave you three things that I do for follow-up: commit, capture the follow-up. That I call that the three C's of follow-up: commit, capture, and conduct. If I don't do it, I will never know if that person wants this product. I will never know if that person wants to know more about the business. That's the key to building an easy, busy business. Keep it simple, share stories, ask questions, and give options. What is giving options, guys? What is giving options? Never pressure yourself thinking that you need the biggest organization in terms of affiliates. Give options. If the person wants to try the product first, let them try the product. If the person wants to become a customer for a couple of months first, let them become a customer for a couple of months first. Then watch this product do the heavy lifting for you. Why? I can guarantee you that once the person that using the product and using the product all the time, people are going to ask them, why? What is the change that you have? Okay? How you feel the way you are feeling? Why you're feeling the way you're feeling? You know why? Because of this happy coffee. And then they're going to tell them, what is a happy coffee? And you know what is going to happen? They're going to call you. Hey, Tony, I love the product. Love it. Now I want to know something. How I can become a promoter. Why? Because I have so many people asking me about it that I thought two things. I either send those people to you and you make the money, or I make the money myself. And what happened? We live in the side gig economy. So 70% of the people are looking for a side gig. Okay? And if 70% of the people are looking for a side gig, they are going to go to you and ask you how I can become a promoter, because they don't want to send you the people now. Now they want to make the money. Okay? Exactly, Sandra. If you give options, you're going to be counting the money. That's how it is. Give options to people. They want to try the product, they're going to try it. But the product is going to do all the heavy lifting for you. Remove yourself in your mind that you need to recruit people. That's multi-level marketing. That's network marketing. We are now in the SAM era. And we live in the side gig community. So what happened is, knowing that we live in the side gig economy, and knowing that we have, guys, I've been in this industry for 23 years, and I have never seen a product that can do the job for me. This is the first time that I have a product that I can shut the heck out of my mouth and let the product do the job for me. Who's with me in that? Who's with me in that? Who can say, yes, the product do everything for me? So why we want to have all the information? Why we want to talk about everything? The product does the job for me. So guys, I hope you learned something from this training. I could be like 3 hours talking about this because I love this industry. And I'm so tired of watching everybody in different companies coming to me without even say hi to tell me, oh, I have this great opportunity. I know people doing $2 million a month in just 3 months. And you know what? I'm going to block you. Because that's not the way you build business. That's not the way you build a business. If you're not gonna relate to me and create a relationship, you don't know how to prospect yet. So people sometimes do two things in this industry, and I promise you, I'm finishing. You market and you prospect. You can do that all the time, but you need to know the secret sauce. Every time you market, you're gonna market yourself by attracting people. When you do that, you don't post a picture of the product, you don't post your link, you don't do it. You attract people to you because when you become a consultant, you need to treat this as a consultant. People gonna go to you because they feel comfortable with you. You get to them, so you market yourself. Number two, how you prospect by relating to people, by building a relationship with people. In 5 minutes, you can do everything in your power to build that relationship, that bridge. By what? Guys, asking questions, share stories, asking questions, and then you give options. That's the secret formula. Okay? Share stories, ask questions, and give options. What is the option? Somebody has options. What is options? There's three options right now. But in my book on this business, there's only one option first that I will give someone. Try the product. Become a customer. Buy the 6-day experience. Get this 2-day sample. Try it. Give that option to the person. I was doing a presentation, a coffee conversation last night. You know what we did? I didn't want to say, oh no, let's sign you up to the business. You know what I did? I gave 2-day samples to the boyfriend, 2-day sample to her. She's a powerful realtor. 2 samples. Try it. There's a video that I like you to watch. And then we talk later. We keep conversating. You know what happened? She texted me this morning. Can you come back to the house tomorrow? Why? Because I'm inviting my family. I want to people to give me their opinion about this coffee. And I say, this is the easiest business I've done in 23 years. Because I don't have to be recruiting people all over the place and closing the first day. I give you the option to try the product. You try the product, believe me, I'm going to close you next day or in 48 hours, but the product is going to do the job for me. Okay? So that's it, guys. I try to do this the easiest way that I can. And thank you, Gina. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was a little bit nervous because this is the first time in my life I do this in English. I'm always done this in Spanish. So, guys, I love you so much. You don't know how much I love this business, and you don't know how much I love this team. This team for me, it's everything. This is the first time I feel at home with everybody as a family. So you guys are amazing. Thank you, Robin. You know you're the greatest of all time. Everybody, thank you for the support. And I just gonna unmute everybody. If anybody has a question, you can. We have 5 more minutes, so let me see how I can do this. I don't know. So if you have a question for me, you can unmute yourself. I see Denise Christie has a raised hand. If there's no question,
I don't actually have a question, but I do have to say that that was an excellent presentation. Nobody would know it was your first time, and you really showed us things that we needed to hear. Thank you.
You're welcome. For me, it's a pleasure to always put my heart so you can learn how basic is this business. And yes, the recording, Chris Schrader has recorded this. So I believe he's gonna have it available anytime. And this is like guys, I can tell you, I can do this for hours because I love this thing. But if there's no more questions, let's go wrap it up so you can start
I
having
have
coffee
one.
conversations.
I have
Okay,
one question, Francisco. Which video? You said that you're sending them a video. Which video are you particularly using?
I love the dose video.
The
The
dose
dose
video.
video, that video for me is everything. Why?
Okay.
Because that video remove the person from the mentality that I need to ask what that product does to him. It does all the science, everything for me. Does the whole information for me. So now I don't. I just shut up and let the video work.
Perfect. Thank
That's
you.
why I use it. So um, the great thing about it is someone is asking me what I do when I close someone by asking questions. I say, what is the thing that you love the most about the information I give you? Oh, I love how this product can benefit in being happy or how I can lose weight. I saw your story. You lost 40 pounds and everything. So, and I told them, so what can stop you from trying this product for a whole 30 days? Nothing. Now I know he has the money to buy it right away because you are asking the right questions. You close people with questions. You don't close them. Let them do the questions for you. You are the business builder. They are not the business builder. So what I did is, what do you like the most about this information I just sent you? And they tell you everything about the product. You know they want to try the product first. So what I do is another question after that question, and is okay. What can stop you from trying this product for 30 days right now? Nothing. Perfect. How you want to start? You want to start with a dose? You start giving all the questions. And what you do is you gonna guide the prospect through the process with questions. It's so easy. So then that person is gonna tell you, no, I want a dose right now. Perfect. Here's my link. You want me to help you doing the order? I can help you with you over the phone. No, I think I can dominate everything. It's online, it's easy. Perfect. They do it, boom, you have a new customer. And let them get to the natural, logical conclusion that the business is so simple, they can do it. So if they see you overcome, remember this, and I have a book about this. You are selling to the mind. You're not selling to the person. So when they see everything you do, their mind is talking to them. Can I do what Gina is doing? Can I do what Tony is doing? And if they see that they can do everything you're doing, guess what? It's gonna maybe happen in 1 month. It maybe will happen in 2 months. You have a new promoter.
Keeping it simple and duplicatable. Love it.
Exactly. That's how it is.
Francisco, I have to tell you, I know you were nervous, but I can tell you, and I've been on lots of them, this is probably the best Saturday training I have ever seen. You rock
Tony,
so much.
you are so awesome. I know you're saying that because it was my first time. Thank you.
No, it was awesome. Guys, come on. Unmute and tell him how awesome he was.
You're
Hey,
awesome.
Francisco.
Awesome.
You did incredible.
Really, Robin?
Yes.
This
You
was
did
the best.
incredible.
This
You
is
could not tell you're nervous.
very informative, easy way. So you did
Yeah.
awesome.
Honestly, I was
Awesome.
shaking in my pants. I'm sweating like
Merci
because it's the
beaucoup.
first time I do this in English. So
I kept wanting to tell you, roll your window down and get some air.
Sounded like a natural.
The
Fantastic.
testimony to that is you could be doing this industry for this long and still get nervous. So that just shows everybody you get nervous and you do it anyway. And look at you did amazing.
You did. You really did.
yes.
And this is because it's perfectly aligned with what we're wanting to lead to now. Just telling the stories and keeping it real. So thank you, Francisco.
Joined yesterday.
Have an awesome Saturday.
The thing is,
Gracias.
My first two.
it is so awesome. So guys, I love you guys. I hope I can see you soon. Whoever is coming to Orlando next Saturday, I want to stretch a hand to you in the session of Saturday. And whoever is going to Puerto Rico December 8th, I want to give you a hug in Puerto Rico because that's going to be the first event in my island. And then February, whoever is going to February, remember, you grow your business for the event. So show up to the event if you have a team and bring the team with you because you're going to grow your business more than 80% thanks to the event. So I want to see you in February and give you a hug and dance with you and do whatever I have to do to make you happy. So God bless you, everyone. And I see you in the next one.
Peace. Goodbye. Bye.
Yay!
Bye. Yay!